straight out of Dickens. You would go absolutely out of your mind about it. There are stalls outside, and I leaf through a few things just to establish myself as a browser before wandering in. It's dim inside, and you smell the shop before you see it, but it's a lovely smell. I can't articulate it easily, but it combines must and dust and old age. And there are walls of wood and floors of wood. And toward the back of the shop at the left, there's a desk, and a man was working there. He was about 50 with a Hogarth nose, and he looked up and he said, "Good afternoon," in an old country accent. And I said, "I just wanted to browse," and he said, "Please do." The shelves go on forever, and they're kind of old and grey, like old oak that has absorbed so much dust over the years that they no longer are their true colour. And there's a print section with Cruikshank and Rackham and Span, and all those wonderful old English caricaturists and illustrators that I'm really not smart enough to know a lot about. And there are some lovely old illustrated magazines. I stayed for about half an hour hoping your Frank or one of the girls would turn up. It was about 1ish when I went in, and I gathered that they were all out to lunch and I couldn't stay any longer. As you can see, the notices for our play were not sensational, but we're told enough to show us a few months more run. So, yesterday, I went apartment hunting, and I found a nice little bedsit in Knightsbridge. I don't have the address here, but I'll send it to you. Or you can call my mother. We have no food problems here. We eat in all the hotels and restaurants. And the best places like Garrick's, they get all the roast beef and chops that they want. Of course, the prices are astronomical. The exchange rate is so good that we can afford it. If I were English, I would lower us, instead of which they're wonderful to us, and they invite us to all the hotels and all the clubs. The only thing we can't get is sugar or sweets in any form, for which I personally thank God. I intend to lose a few pounds over here. Write me soon, love, Maxine.
Maxine, bless your golden heart. What a peachy description. You write better than I do. You know, I don't like to sound bitter, but I'd like to know what you ever did that the good Lord lets you go browse around my bookshop while I'm stuck on 95th Street writing the TV adventures.